Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to How to Do Linux. I'm your host, Ventilorian, and today we'll be doing a review of Linux Lite. Just a little background information on Linux Lite. According to their webpage, the goal of Linux Lite is to introduce Windows users to an intuitively simple alternative operating system. Linux Lite is a showcase for just how easy it can be to use Linux. From familiar software like Firefox and Thunderbird to simply name menu items to one-click updates and software installs, we hope you'll find Linux Lite as an enjoyable computing experience. As I've said in other videos, I am using Manjaro Linux, which runs the Xfce desktop environment, and so does Linux Lite. And because of that, I would definitely say they've accomplished that goal in making Linux Lite extremely easy to use and a very enjoyable, pleasurable computing experience. I'm going to take you over to my virtual machine here. This is where I've got Linux Lite running. What you're going to see first is the login screen, obviously. I really like the login screen. It's very pretty, very sleek. So we'll select the user and submit the password. Log in. Alright, now we've got the desktop loaded up. As you can see, it's a very, very simple operating system. Not much to it. You can add a lot to it, though. That's one of the things I really liked about it. This is the standard desktop. Comes exactly like this. Everything here, I haven't touched a single thing. Let's start over here with the menu, the brilliant Xfce menu, and we'll see what things come by default with this operating system. Starting at the top is Run Program. If you want to run a program, instead of opening up a terminal and typing it in there, you can type it into the Run Program spot and run the program from there. Very nifty for simple terminal commands. Help and Support is a very, very helpful tool in this operating system. The documentation on Linux Lite is very well written and will help you through almost any problem that you encounter while installing or using Linux Lite. Underneath that is the install updates. This is an interesting little tool. You'd run this maybe, I don't know, once a week, and you wouldn't have to worry about updates ever. It'll never give you notifications that you have outstanding updates. It'll never bother you to update anything. Just update at your own time. When you're willing to sit down, just hit this button, type in your password, and it'll install all of your updates for you. It's a very useful little tool. Underneath that, we have settings. In the settings menu, we have a lot of different tweaks, tools for changing the operating system to how you want it, the way you like it. Up here we have the actual settings manager, which is a standard Ubuntu settings manager. Lots of standard tools. The window manager tweaks is a nifty little tool that comes with Linux Lite by default. You can enable compositing here. There we go. And you do that for, say, if I want this to decrease opacity while I'm carrying it from one place to another, it'll do that by default right out of the box in VirtualBox. I haven't even installed the guest editions yet, and it's already doing that. So, proof to you, everything has been thought through in this operating system. Underneath the Settings tab, we have Accessories. You have the Application Finder, Calculator, Home Folder, Screenshot, Terminal, Text Editor, Unzip and Compress Files. Lots of nifty little tools in there that every Linux user will, at some point, probably use. Under Games, it gives you an option to buy the Humble Bundle games from Steam. One of the things that is very, very convenient about Linux Lite is it comes by default with Steam support. It comes installed. Steam comes installed by default on Linux Lite. That is a very useful tool. especially because Linux Lite running Xfce is very lightweight, and it frees up more resources for your games and makes things run more smoothly on your system, and that's very nice to have. Underneath graphics, we have the GIMP image editor, image viewer, and scanning tool. Pretty standard. Internet, you get Firefox, Mumble voice chat, you might find me in there sometimes. Network connections options there, Thunderbird Mail, and XChat IRC, you might find me in there too. Multimedia, you get a CD-DVD burner, an audio mixer, pulse audio volume control, and the VLC media player. VLC media player is a very useful tool. It'll run almost any video ever that you'll ever see. So it's a very useful video playing tool. Under Office, you get LibreOffice. New document, new presentation, and new spreadsheet. So lots of good, convenient tools there. Under System, up at the top here, we have an interesting little menu that I've never seen in any other desktop operating system, and I thought it was really quite convenient. You have the option to install extra things that didn't come with the operating system, and I thought this was very nice, especially for keeping the disk size down when downloading the file. You have the option to install a file and folder search, an instant messenger, an iPod manager, remote desktop, restricted extras, torrent software, video editing software is a very nice tool there. VirtualBox, weather monitor, and Wine for running all your favorite Windows applications underneath Linux. Login settings, enable auto login, disable auto login, that's nice. Network share settings, obviously standard. System report, install remove software, that would be your package manager, similar to perhaps Synaptic or your Ubuntu Software Center. Underneath that, you have the log file viewer, NTFS configuration tool, partition drives, I believe that's gparted. Very good tool for managing your partitions and other parts of your hard drive. Underneath, we have printing, resource usage, and system information. So all in all, this operating system is very, very well put together. Lots of options that are very out there, simple to find, simple to use. So why don't you let me go into the terminal and type in a little command here. Top. That should give me the information on how much of my memory this is using. And it looks like this operating system is only using 460 megabytes. That's impressive. 460 megabytes for a fully functional desktop operating system is impressive. So, definite kudos to the developers of Linux Lite. It's a very useful operating system, nice and lightweight, will run on almost any hardware, and it's very easy. So, recommend it to beginner, expert, it can do it all. So, there's the review. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back next time, and I'll see you then.